had school on the corner. 5%, you know, those the nation cars and earth, all those people, they were outside teaching. So you saw that in the music because that was a reflection of the culture. I believe if you want music to change, then the culture and the people who digest the culture have to demand it. Because you have a lot of artists that's out here doing it, but they're not getting their attention because you all are not consuming. We have to stop allowing those companies to control our minds, and I think that has a lot to do with mental health too. I look at TV, I look at all of these different places that we get our programming from, and they call it programming for a reason. It is a program because it's meant to program your mind. You have to choose to break that program.
Just to, I'm returning to the, in addition to what my brother said, I totally agree with this. I think that there's, old folks used to have to say there's a time and place for everything. You know, if this my auntie or my mama's funeral, you know what I'm saying, man, I want you playing mothers. I know it's gonna hit you. You know what I mean? If you was at Savage early 2000s party, I want you to end there next to me, man, with a blunt in the house, saying like a pimp. You know what I'm saying? If hey man, if I'm home, I ain't been home in a few weeks, I come back home to the flame and we be in the city. So there's a time and place, and what I mean by that is I can remember when my CD collection went from everything from NWA to Ice-T to Public Enemy to Poor Righteous Teacher. Because as an individual, I wanted to know about other places in the United States. I wanted to know about the experience of the black people were having. I wanted to know about everything from the gangs in LA to the Gaza Nation Earth in New York. So I took it as a personal responsibility, like a library, to listen. So I would be listening to not only Outkast, but Chris Cross. Not only Chris Cross, but I was listening to jams like Tennessee. You know, I think that you have a personal responsibility as a person with a musical ear to listen to more than just the stuff your program to listen to. And I think you have a responsibility to turn other people on. I know where I was when I heard Too Short first take, because McGee played it in Raheem Riaz's break room. I know the first place I was when I heard Poor Righteous Teachers. I was with my man Gigi, who's in here with me today. He turned like, yo, you heard this? So I think that, again, we have to take the personal responsibility and accountability. I'm not waiting for the world to re-love conscious music. I love conscious music. So when a kid put up, he said, not only does Killer Mike have album of the year, thanks to him, I got more ears and eyes on my music and visuals because I saw him tweet about my album. So I went to Apple and listened to his record. Boy, New Orleans, man, he's smooth as butter, as conscious as ever. So I took it as a personal responsibility to make sure that whoever followed me on Twitter knew about him. And now, so if you guys are listening out there right now, his name is Otis LaSalle. Otis _LASALLE7. I just say give Otis a listen because he's a 30-something-year-old dude. He's out of New Orleans. So he's a Southerner, he's smooth as butter, he's saying hella cool vibey shit, and I want other people to know about him. He's not signed to me or anybody that I know of, but to me, he's just one of those artists you should know about. And what's better than a huge marketing campaign? What's better than your billboard in Times Square is one of your close friends calling saying, like Newface will call me sometimes and say, hey, check this artist out. So I think that ultimately, sister, the way that you bring in the tide and appreciation of lyricism is smoking a joint, if you smoke a joint like me, and playing some lyrical shit with friends you like, saying, hey, I want you guys to check this out. Because that's what Newface does, because he's always there.
I agree with David and Killer Mike, and I'm just going to put it out here. Your album, Michael, is one of the best albums that I've heard in decades. I started in street promotion. I was the one taking 12 inches to Outkast. I did Killer Mike's marketing on his first album when he was at Columbia. And so it's up to us to become our own street rap within our families, within our community. We got to talk about it. Another one of my friends is here, DJ Willie Wild. DJ Willie Wild is the hottest kids DJ in America. And he has an album out called I mean, it's hard. Of course, it's easy to blame everything on the labels, right? But then it's not fair because it also is a community issue. So we got to take our communities back. You know, movements were started. Civil rights movement started. So let's take our community back. Let's support the DJ Willie Gossett. Let's support the Micers for album of the year. We gotta, Henny and his partner are coming out with a new conscious label. Like, we gotta support these smaller labels. And to me, even Kendrick's last album, the whole album was about mental health. If you ask me, it was an ode to silence and shame. But to me, it didn't get the notoriety it deserved. I mean, he sold records because he's Kendrick, but then we're talking about some real serious stuff on there. So we gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable and take our communities back.
And since we're talking about artists, if you want some spirituality, Rudy Kearns is right here in the front row. And Rudy took his own album and his own money and did what he thought was right. And I want to say this really quick, since we giving testimonies. When I was on the Godbox album, there were certain things, Rudy was helping me write and do some production. There were certain topics that Rudy said spiritually, David, I can't go down. I'm not judging you, but I can't go down those roads because it doesn't line up with what I believe. And I remember that and I respected that so much. I love you, David Banner. I know you're successful and all that, but it doesn't sit right with my spirit. And I said, brother, I respect that, and I'm going to keep going down that road, but that doesn't mean that we are not standing side by side. We're just not on the same path all the time. And sometimes our paths cross, and sometimes they go away, but he's still a friend, and he's still doing what he's supposed to do, and I'm proud of him, brother.
I'm all about the inspirational music, but like the music that you said you hear other than that, I don't want to just shade, or make it seem like, because the guys that make that kind of music, they have no inspiration. They don't know how to express themselves to the best of their ability. So when you do hear them, like I kind of like, that's where I'm from. So I want to just shed light on that voice that you hear that's making that crazy music. Actually, the world is that crazy too. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanted to just put light on that.
Like we said earlier, like we're gonna like music based on the area you're in. Everything has a voice, it has a place, but how we change this narrative is kind of up to us. And television, telecommunity, I think is what I'm saying, is talk to your community more, and be a part of those stories. We're an oral tradition as a people, so we should have more conversation about what we want people to see. But I don't think there's anything that stops one or the other of being expressive, right? So, embrace all the different records and all the different forms to make sure that everyone gets the right light. And I think I have to mention, as a person in the label system, as a designer, I would be remiss not to say something. But I do think the more we hear about it, the more you talk about it, the more you guys promote it, the more we can hear it. Indie music is becoming more and more important. We had a conversation, I think Tammy heard it, it's somewhere in here. But there is a want to bring out those people who don't have the same promotion, the same opportunities. We understand that sometimes the system is not necessarily balanced for those who don't have money and access, but the more we communicate, the more we show up, the more we do these panels, when we talk about and uplift each other, I think the better we can be as people in these rooms to promote those conversations. So I would like to say, take that opportunity to talk to us, especially someone like me who's currently in it. I have a duty as someone who's basically been raised by people like Shanti guys to do those things, but it is hard to do these little systems. I'm not going to lie and say it's an easy place. We do get a certain type of music that caters to a general population. It is on us to do the work, but it's on us to actually do the work as a community to say, we need your help. We need your help on the outside and inside to bring those narratives into the building. That's what I'm trying to get at. Anyone else?